Yo, what's up, everybody? So, we're gonna be playing Hunt Showdown. Understand, I've seen so much gameplay of this, but I have actually not touched the game myself. So, in all honesty, I really don't know how this is about to go. I don't know how I'm about to do. All I know is that when this game first came out, I super wanted to get it, and I forgot about it. But going through TikTok, it has been all over my For You page. So, on today, which is Black Friday, I decided screw it. I'm gonna go get it myself, and so that's what I did. And it was on sale, so I picked it up. Picked up a skin as well. So we'll see what we can do here. As you can see, right here. If it'll pull up, it's not pulling up. Oh no, my game. It's broken. Let's see if we can fix this. Game capture. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So there we go. Now we have the game up. So, my fault. But, as you can see, I already went and got the Reaper skin. Like, if I'm gonna get it, I was loving the game. Might as well get the Reaper while I'm at it. So as I was looking through though, understand I've never played, I've never tried this game out. So we might go through, as you can see, I've done the basic tutorial, but I think I might go do advanced, and then professional, and we'll see how I do. I think we're gonna go with advanced. But I've never played this game, so I really don't know how this is about to go. But we will see. We will see. So let me just go ahead and move this. Alright. Pull this up. Okay. Making sure I'm shooting everybody a message back. So prepping the mission. Here we go. I've never played this before, so I have no clue. Besides the other mission, I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. You can't push this. Definitely need to play with my settings. Okay, so glass has a distinct sound. Now, from what I was told, this game's not that bad. It's not that hard. I was told that like having some Tarkov background will help you out. So that's what I'm hoping for. This turns into a horror game really fucking quick. So if you're just joining in, I'm just playing kind of like the tutorial right now to get a feel for the game. Kind of understand what I'm getting myself into here. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is that thing? I feel like I should have kept the damn shotgun at this point. Where'd he go? Oh, fuck me. I forgot you can walk on your own traps. I'm dumb. I totally have no idea what I'm doing in this damn game. There's a shotgun. So like my thing is now extraction points are this way. Okay. Make it all the way down there for extraction. I've got like 12 seconds. I shouldn't have missed that. I shouldn't have missed that. I didn't miss that. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Oh, I got fucking sidetracked. So I'm not super fond of like the jump mechanic and everything. Okay, so I can see how that works. I wonder. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright. So it takes 36 to... What the fuck is that thing? I don't... So, like, I really don't get this game yet. So I did ask another fellow streamer for him to stop by and basically help me out to fully understand this game. As far as I know, it's like Tarkov, but it's not. But it's a lot harder. So we've completed basic, and now we've completed advanced, and then there's professional, which I think this is what we'll go for now. So the main reason that I'm going for professional and trying to get all of this done right now is I was told it was really worth it, and that it's something that I should really be kind of focusing on. So we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I don't know what guns it's gonna give me, but hey, fuck it, I'll test it out. Okay, shotgun again. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. We got one there, one close. Let's see. That one's right there. So, as far as I know, this is basically one of the hardest, difficult. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Oh no, I'm gonna go look at it though. What are you? Wait, where'd it go? I don't like it. I don't like it when shit fucking disappears. So there's something over there. Now I know like getting on rooftops and stuff is big. So there's another one of them over there. Yep, you're gone. So, I know there's no players right now. So I don't have to worry about the players. But, as far as I know, I do have to worry about... Bro, get the fuck out of here. Yep, there's one. Come on. So, this game really relies on, like, drop-dead accuracy. There's those two. Definitely gonna keep going with this. Yeah. Traps are gonna be. Okay, so we know the clue's over here. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Where we gotta go? Alright, so same extraction point, so if it's in Lock Bay Docks again, I think I'll definitely go from the crematorium and like kind of pass through these. Alright. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. What if... What the fuck? There's one. Yep. Definitely works in killing them. But, I know that makes a ton of noise. Which technically is not something you want to do. So, we gotta go over there for the second place. Seeing 2 over there. So I'm figuring like running through areas like this probably aren't the smartest, which makes sense. not having it with those things. Those don't even look like they'd be fun. Oh. What? Reload. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright. It's over here. So, gonna blunderbuss that bitch. And another one. Oh, I missed! I didn't miss. What are you talking about? I never missed. Now, I saw you. I'm gonna stay away from you. Okay. Right here. Play something. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, fuck me, dude. Stop it. I'm so going to die right now. Bro! No! I don't know what I'm doing! Ah! I fucked myself! Oh, okay. Oh, let's see here. Why? She's not making that.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. I'm on stream, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, you're on a stream? Hell yeah.
I can't be part of Twitch, right? I completely rid myself of Twitch.
You're Twitchless.
Yeah. I really didn't like Twitch. They took more money from me than they were giving me, so.
Yeah, well, that's kind of to be fair. They do take a ton of money from affiliates. It sucks.
And so I got off of there.
So, what are you streaming these days? Do you stream on YouTube?
Yeah, that's what I stream on right now. And that's what I mainly do. But I play a lot of like Call of Duty with my wife and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So.
Yeah, my wife doesn't play FPSs.
Eh.
So I end up playing a lot of that without her.
Yeah.
No,
But
man.
I have a lot of like Tarkov experience. So like playing this, like I can see the I just went and did advanced, right?
Yeah.
And
There's
advanced
definitely inspiration. Definitely inspiration from it.
Yeah, so like I've completed basic, super easy. Advanced was pretty easy, and then I went to professional, and I just got railed.
Yeah. So the AI in it, at some point, it becomes like a non-factor, and becomes more of a like controlled decision-making process of what did I hear, where do I go, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about like identifying noise traps, identifying sources, identifying the probable paths that people are going to take.
Yeah.
Knowing that everybody's map closes off the exact same way. It's different every game, but it closes the exact same for every person.
Yeah, so you're basically trying to see like hot trails, right?
Exactly.
So like I play a lot of Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
Do you play Call of Duty?
I actually don't. I kind of wrote off Call of Duty back in like 2005.
Oh wow.
But I've heard that the newer stuff is actually very good, and one of my friends actually got me to download Warzone 2, so I'll be playing that.
Oh, hey, if you're playing Warzone 2, I'll definitely hop in there with you.
Yeah, this weekend I'm pretty like stuffed with like personal life stuff that I have to go do.
Yeah.
But in the coming weeks, leading up to Christmas, actually, I'm probably gonna be streaming a lot more and playing a lot more games.
Yeah, January and February I will not be on or streaming like at all. I have to go to Texas. I'm in the military, by the way. So,
Oh, cool.
so I have to go to Texas for training for 2 months,
Oh, cool, cool.
and so like I won't be home.
Which branch, by the way?
Army.
Army. Nice, nice.
Yeah. I
A
like
lot
it.
of my wife's family is in the is military in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's nice.
So there's a lot of Navy in there, and
okay.
then there's one ex-Marine in there, and that ex-Marine went. I fucking hate the Marines. So I'd like to think that the Army is not as
Horrible.
ridiculous as the Marines,
It's really
but also not as like laid back and chill as the Navy.
Yeah. So like this game was on sale today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday.
Oh, the game goes on sale like half the year. It's always like 50% off.
Yeah.
So it's
but
very
like
good strategy on that part.
when this game first came out, I was like, oh, this game looks really cool. Like I wanna get it. I completely forgot about it for like months, and then all of a sudden on TikTok, like everybody's playing it, and it's like pulling up like all over my stuff, and I was just like, you know what? And then Black Friday happened today, and I was like, oh, that's right. I'll just go buy it. And so like I went and got it, and then I was like, okay, but I don't want to run around with a basic skin. I'm that type
So
of
what'd you
person.
pick up?
I got the Reaper.
Ooh, Reaper's a good one. Reaper's a good one.
The reason I got the Reaper was because on Call of Duty you have Ghost, who wears nothing but the skull mask.
Mm-hmm.
And in Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare 2, they had basically during Halloween they came out with like a Reaper Ghost. And so I went and picked that up, and like that was my main character. So like when I found out that they like came out with a Reaper on this, I was like, oh yeah, there we go. I found him. I found my character that I'll go with.
And they released it for Halloween this year. That was the DLC for Halloween.
Yeah, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. The skin I'm gonna play going into like our games tonight is it's basically a Krampus skin. It's a Christmas exclusive one, just to kind of show it off. But I think they're eventually going to be bringing it back. I don't know if they're doing it this year or if they're doing it next year. I hope they do it this year, because it is kind of along the same lines. It's got the same like mask aspect theme.
Yeah, the one that like because I was looking through the Legendary Hunters.
Yep.
And the one that now I really want, and I'm kind of mad that the event isn't happening, is the Winter Solstice, the Devil's Advocate.
That's the one I'm gonna be playing, Devil's Advocate. That's
it. And like looking at that one, like I love that skin so much.
So that was last year's Christmas event.
Oh, okay.
And this year, I'm hoping that they bring it back for when they bring back the exclusive event skins like that. They tend to make them like exorbitantly priced blood bonds. It's like 3K blood bonds. So I figured that would be up your alley if you're going for the masked ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Reaper and like the Devil's Advocate. Those are two really nice ones. Yeah, but this will like once you get in here, which if I'm gonna do that, I need to do other stuff. Which is funny, my MMR is just trash right now, which is great. It'll make our games a little bit easier.
So the MMR in this, by the way, it fluctuates a ton. I end up... So they have this star rating system, which is kind of generalized MMR ranges, right? 6-star being the highest, 1-star being the lowest, right?
Yeah. And so like right now my MMR is at 1 star.
Wow, that's impressive. I've never seen a 1-star.
Well, you gotta think, I literally just downloaded, I haven't played a match yet, right? Like a real match.
So it hasn't seeded you yet.
Yeah, no, it hasn't even put me anywhere in a ranking yet.
So, to let you
good.
know, I fluctuate between 3 and 6 stars.
Okay.
Like, it's a big range.
Well, no, and,
so if I'm having a really bad day, I go down to 3. If I'm having a really good day, I go up to 6. I usually hover around 5.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, I guess I could say with me having a lot of, like, FPS and, like, first-person shooter background, a lot of Tarkov background, I feel like the game is going to be not so much of a learning curve for me, because listening and doing all of that, like, it's very much well known in Tarkov that you have to do all of that. You have to hardcore listen for things. Because if one thing goes wrong, or like if you hear a certain sound, like you understand exactly where that person is.
Yeah, no, you need you need to know exactly where they are. In fact, I cool. All right. So I'm actually in the process right now of trying to find a new set of open back headphones so that I can actually, fully immerse myself in it. My the headphones that I have right now are closed back, and they are not doing me any favors right now.
Yeah, so I use the Razer Synapse because I have the Kraken headset.
Oh. I
Um,
use a SteelSeries Arctis 7 currently,
okay.
but I'm looking into a good set of open backs where I.
Yeah, the only reason I really like the Krakens is because you can switch it from to THX audio, and literally when I'm playing Tarkov, I can hear somebody's footsteps 2 floors below me, and know exactly
Ooh.
what room they're in.
Okay, that is also going to be a learning curve. I realize. The lateral direction is very good in this game. The horizontal direction is. So, like, it's kind of hard to tell if someone's above or below you. So you have to
Yeah.
know what type of material they're stepping on to be able to identify the floor.
Okay.
So, like, if you hear stone, you have to think which of the floors are stone, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So like if you hear stone, most of the time they might be like on ground, or if you're hearing
Uh,
wood, most of the time that they will be above you. That's
yeah.
how
So,
I
so
see
like,
it, right? Because I think of stone
yeah,
on
kind
ground.
of.
But it also
Usually it's
depends on
like
the building.
dirt is on the very bottom, dirt or stone on the very bottom, and wood tends to be like in certain spots. That's the hard part is like knowing the map itself. That
Yeah.
comes with time.
Yeah, and I'll kind of get used to it. I'm actually about to send you my friend code on Steam, because
No,
that's
I just sent you the
oh
friend code. It's on there.
okay. At least we were thinking the same thing.
Yep.
Um, but there we go. Oh my gosh, I love your your thing.
The
The
Boba Fett
profile.
Bulbasaur.
Yes, that's
So
amazing.
I used to be a 007 Squirtle, and then I found this, and I went, I'm just looking for that Charmander.
Yeah, so
Just
like if
looking
you
for that.
look on Discord, my profile picture on Discord, my wife actually made that. Um, and like she's very very artsy
Wait, the full animation? Oh,
for
on Discord.
yeah, on Discord.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I looked at the Steam one, and it's all looking back and forth because it's the animated one, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, if she made something like that now, I would immediately tell her you need to go and put that up on like Etsy and Fiverr and like just get
Yeah, exactly. Like she needs to sell that. Holy shit.
uh
Even this right here, the Sentai Sniper in Discord, that's good. It's very
oh
good.
yeah, like here, let me see if I can. I don't know if I have the other ones though. I don't
Here,
think.
I'll send you an invite.
Okay.
There we are.
I can definitely send you the. Oh, I just messed that up. Okay. This looks like a badass duo. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, it's fucking awesome.
The Reaper and the Devil's Advocate.
I love all the dangly parts that are on Devil's Advocate. You just shake it back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. I was doing that. Like on my stream, I was sitting there and I was like, and you can do it with the Reaper too because he's got his scythe,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and so you can just.
I
jiggle
love
both.
they physics all the little parts to them. So
Oh
good.
yeah. So with this, right? So like I would click modify hunter,
Yeah.
right? And
Mhm.
so like everything says _1 on it, right? So is this kind of like Tarkov where you have a stash and like you only have a certain number of guns?
How about you kind of do only have a certain number of guns, but it's not as restrictive as Tarkov. So I'm just going to share my screen with you for a second. Oh yeah. And I figured for the first few games, I'm probably not going to stream, but I might launch the stream a little bit into it. But I'll probably record because I'm always looking at. That's cool with you.
Oh, dude, you're all good, bro. Like if I see anything from my like point of view, I'll shoot it your way.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So like, if you go to equipment, you got all these different sorting tools up here. Whether they take up 1, 2, or 3 slots, you've got a total of 4 slots to spend among your 2 main weapons, right?
Okay.
If you have the trait Quartermaster, it allows you to have 5 slots to spend instead of 4.
Okay.
Right? So you generally have a primary, like, big weapon and then a sidearm.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
And that's what I've been seeing. Like, I've watched a lot of your videos too. So.
Oh, thanks. I have a lot of fun making them.
Oh, mine right now are like because I'm trying to get back into it and everything.
Are you trying to get back into making videos?
Yeah. So take it back
I use
a year and a half ago.
I can take you through a tutorial on that. Like,
oh, like making videos and stuff like that. Well, you can kind of see what I used to make, and it wasn't that good. So like I've gotten a lot better since, like with making videos and stuff like that. Like I've gotten a lot better since, but I used to be horrible at it.
What do you use?
I literally just use the TikTok app and like I sit there for hours going through it.
I make all of mine in DaVinci Resolve right now, which is a video editor. Okay. And for the most part, for the base sense and everything, it works out totally fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes once I have the clip that I want to show ready, I'll send that to TikTok, and then I will use their editor to throw like a song over that.
Okay.
Sometimes, or like do like a little post.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, everything is done in the video editor, and it's actually pretty straightforward if you know what you're looking at. So I highly recommend using the video editor just because the quality upgrade that it's given me. It's been nice. It's been nice.
Okay.
So yeah, under your equipment, and this is kind of the weird part about this game is your equipment comes in 4 varieties, well 5 technically, varieties of ammunition up here.
Okay.
You got your small, your medium, your long, your shotgun, and your special.
Yeah.
So your special, if I just look at arsenal, actually it's easier to do this. Your special ammo, weapons, are things that basically they didn't know how to balance. Or they have odd weapon. Like you got your bolts from these 2.
Yeah.
You got your arrows from the hunting bow. You got this completely unique weapon, which is like an explosive lance that like fires a little bolt thing. Like this thing is just fucking weird. All right.
Yeah, okay.
It's mostly a meme weapon. And it's a really good like melee attached to it. And then you have your like really high powered shit that used to be one of these other 3, and they went, no, this is just too good. We have to remove it.
Okay.
And then you have your fucking elephant gun, which is just like a click, like long range shotgun.
Okay, shit.
With the shittiest sights that you. That's what that is.
So like, here's my thing, right? Like I have the Memento Mori, right, from the Reaper.
Okay.
And like, so if I die, do I lose that?
So everything that you take in, you risk dying and losing. Since you are completely new right now, you see how you have this lock right here?
Yeah.
That means that until you reach blood rank level, I think it's like 11 or 21. Well, there's a certain blood rank level that you're locked to, and you're not going to lose your guy because they're going to be very forgiving because you're, right?
Yeah, because I'm prestige 0, like I have no level right now.
Yeah, exactly. As far as the prestige system goes, whenever you reach blood rank 100, which is the max, you can prestige, which allows you to either start a new prestige with an extra like 5,000 hunt dollars for weaponry, which never do that one, it sucks. Get an extra 10% experience for everything, including weapon experience or anything like that, all the way up through that prestige, just through that prestige. Which is one of the better ones to choose, or a random legendary, which is either a hunter or a gun.
Okay.
I choose a random legendary every chance I get, but at some point it starts locking you to like once every 10 levels. So I think you can get a max of like 20 legendaries out of the 100 blood ranks or the 100 prestiges you're allowed to go through.
Okay.
So for the most part, it's like a reset. You get reset to 4,000 hunt dollars. Your blood rank goes back to 1, and you lose all of your. It's like it's a blink reset, right?
Okay.
Some people don't like that. They like to stay prestige 0, and they just like to keep all their weapons because they want to play whatever they want whenever they want. Right?
Yeah.
So you kind of got to choose. Do you like to see the number go up for no reason, like I do, or do you want to just keep your weapons unlocked?
Okay. So like basically, right now, I'm not gonna lose anything until I hit a certain level.
Yeah, and then once you do start losing stuff, it's totally fine because the amount of money you get for a win for extracting with a bounty token is somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1,200, right?
Yeah, because like right now I have 9,000 of the coin.
The $100, yeah. So
Yeah.
if we win right now, go in and win and get the bounty token and get out, we'll get just for the bounty token about 1,200 plus all the money that we were able to find there, plus all the kills and everything that we got. So sometimes you'll get upwards of like $2,500 just for a win.
Okay, so like right now, right? Like this is how I have my class set up, right?
Mhm.
So I have the Memento Mori, right?
Yep.
Which is the Winfield M1876. And then I've got the Scottfield Model 3 with a first aid kit, a knife, and a spyglass.
Yep.
Right? And then I have the Vitality Shot.
Okay. Yeah, overall, that all makes sense. The spyglass is more of like a meme thing, but like if it helps you for a little bit just to be able to scope shit out, it's a totally fine thing to have.
Yeah.
I will tell you that the way to gain experience with things are basically to use them.
Yeah.
And in order to get the large vitality shot, the strong one, you have to use vitality shot a certain number of times. It's like 25 times. So like, I end up throwing away money on the vitality shot weeks and just like having my teammate damage me for like 3 uses of it and then keep the last one for like a fight. So I usually just buy a bunch of them and just, right?
So like that, like I've got 4 of them now.
Yeah, exactly. And the first thing I'll do is I'll walk in and I'll just smack you a couple of times and you can just fill up.
Okay.
I'll probably do it twice and then you can have 2 of them for like maybe if you just need to use it.
Yeah.
It'll be totally. And if you use them enough times, you'll get a better vitality shot, which instead of restoring 75 health like the weak one does, it restores 150.
Okay.
Everyone's max health is 150, split among these bars, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So some of the mechanics that are good to be aware of is you will automatically regen health up to whatever the bar cutoff if you haven't taken damage. Okay. So like if I were to take 75 damage and go down into the second bar, I would eventually regen back 25 health, but I wouldn't push into this last bar. It wouldn't regen them.
Okay.
So I'd have to heal with a med kit or some sort to get that capped off.
So if you lose a bar, you can't regen that bar.
But you won't regen it, but if you heal actively, it'll push you back and you'll get the bar back.
Okay.
Right? If you go down, like you go unconscious, somebody actually does the full 150, right?
Yeah.
The last bar is burned completely. So like you
go
so
down
if
to
I
2
died,
bars.
this 50 bar would be gone permanent.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And the only way to get it back is to either extract and then buy it back with trait points that you get from surviving.
Yeah.
These things down here. Or you banish a boss mid-game, and that will full heal, clear poison, clear bleed, clear everything just the second you banish a boss.
Huh.
Okay?
Okay.
So it's a way to quick heal, but like you had to have killed the boss, so you had to have been there for a while.
Okay.
Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
The other thing is, in order to gain experience in a weapon,
Yeah.
so like I said, you have to use the stuff, right?
Yeah.
You have to have the base version of the thing unlocked. So even though you have this cool skin, the Memento Mori, that is a Winfield M1876 Centennial.
Okay.
So if I were to look at the arsenal and I were to look for Centennial,
Yeah.
the Centennial unlocks, if I were just to hover over this, at blood rank 20. So by using it, you will be completely giving up any experience you have towards it, even if you get kills with it and stuff like that.
So like for
unlocking
right
any of
now,
the other
it'd be
stuff.
better to level up a weapon or use a weapon, for instance, that I have unlocked.
Correct.
Right. So like for me right now, using. Oh God, where'd it go?
The Winfield M1876C is actually unlocked at rank, and it's probably a good one to use.
Where'd it go? There it is.
So the Centennial is a medium ammo variant of the regular Winfield. This one is a small internal magazine, but it's got a pretty good reload speed. It's got a pretty good handling. It's kind of a catch-all small weapon. It's not very good once you get used to the better weapons, but it's kind of a good learning weapon for right now.
Yeah, because like
And you can get
when I
experience
look at the C, right? to like the Springfield 1866. Like the Springfield's doing a lot more damage at a lot higher of a range, right?
Yep.
So the Springfield's definitely the sniper, and it looks like basically par, but
yeah, but they both are using iron sights, so they both have the same sighting right now. But the thing is, the Springfield will do more damage carried out further. So there is damage drop off, but there's no bullet drop. If that makes so the bullet won't fall as you fire. It'll always go in a straight line right now.
Okay.
But the farther a target is away, the more damage drop off happens.
Yeah. Okay.
And that actually depends on the bullet type. The most damage drop off is on small ammo.
Okay.
The least damage drop off is on long ammo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the Springfield, it's a medium ammo variant. It'll carry the damage out a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
So you're right in thinking about that. It's better at longer range. But it's also, if you were to hover over it, let's go back to my roster here. So if I have this Martini Henry, which is the thing I'm going to be using, selected.
Yeah.
See how this says 1+20 over here, or 1/20? This is, it chambers 1 round, and you have 20 in reserve.
Okay.
Okay. So if I were to look at...
For mine is a 7+1, which means it's 7 in the 1 in the chamber, 7 in the mag, and then there's 28 left.
Kind of reverse, actually. There's currently 7 chambered. The +1 is that you have to hit reload at the start to put the extra 1 in there, so it can hold 8. They can hold 8 total, but it's 7 to start. And the 28 is how much you have in reserve.
Okay.
So the reason that they have this is they try to be as what's the word I'm looking for? They try to be as realistic as possible.
That you're not going to be carrying like 150 rounds on you.
No. But every single weapon here was based off a real weapon, and for the Winfield, it was based off the Winchester.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the Winchester, you would put 7 in there, but you wouldn't put the 8th in because it would overload the spring. So if you stored it with 8 in there, it would actually hurt the weapon, right? So they have 7 in there because that's the amount that you would have normally. And then when you start the hunt, they go, okay, well, I'll just load up the 8th one now because, like, it's not going to hurt the spring. I'm going to be in and out. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of small things like that they do for realism's sake, but it doesn't actually impact you. You can just load it to 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, shit. I think now it's just time to get
Pretty
hands
good.
on.
All right. Yeah, we'll ready up. Ooh, actually, I'll take off this teams of 3. Are you what's your server that you want to be on?
I'm on US East and US West.
Okay, well, so I'll do West primary because I'm located in Seattle, and I'll do East secondary if that's okay.
That's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm pulling, I think, a 43 on each one.
So you're more centrally located. You said
Oh no, I just have really good connection.
Oh jeez.
So I'm an IT guy for the Army. So you can probably guess when it comes to anything, in the IT realm.
That you'll know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You'll have some familiarity with that. Perfect.
And so it's funny, like my wife and I, we got security cameras on the house, and they were like, yeah, make sure you guys don't do this, or we'll have to come in and completely override the password on your security cameras. And I was like, I was like, I want full control over my entire camera. No one else will have control over that but me.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I went through and made sure that like all of our security cameras had blocks and firewalls and everything on them so that nobody could pull through them.
Oh yeah, smart. Very smart. I probably would fuck that up, but I know enough to actually do like port forwarding and shit, so like I know my own network stuff. Basically I make sure that everything is like patched together. It's all patchwork.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
So if you hit your map, which I remap to M because I hate hitting tab when I'm running. We have a single bounty, and Chapel Mendota Noir is the closest one. So I'm gonna run up this this way and go towards the clue. So the game taught you about dark sight, right? Which I think for you is holding E, but I swapped it to F for myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So That should point out that there's a clue like right on the other side of this, right?
Yeah. All right. How do you ping?
Center click.
Okay.
So wheel center click.
Middle mouse. Yep.
Yep. So got an IMO there, and we got some. We got a noise trap here. So this is kind of the worst noise trap to have.
Yeah.
Because it not only makes a noise out to like each surrounding area, but it also sends them up in the direction that like you're opposite of, and they'll see you. Yeah. This guy fucking sucks. You don't want to pierce him. So if you pierce him, he explodes and immediately burns off 25 health. Kill it. Melee tools. You got it. You got a melee tool. Swap to a melee tool.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. There it is.
Hit 5. There you go. There, you got it. You got it. You got it. Now you got to stop that bleed.
Got it. Oh, well, this is
Right,
a perfect time for me to use this.
Don't. Oh yeah, it's a perfect time for you to use that. Exactly. That's why I didn't type it, because definitely not because I forgot. Go ahead and grab the clue.
Alright.
And we'll talk traits later. Because there are some things that do it. Oh my god. Okay, we're right here, and apparently the boss is downstairs. So we apparently spawned on the boss.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, first off, grab this cash register, just extra money. If you happen to survive and get out, you'll be able to keep that cash.
Okay.
Cool. This area is kind of weird. You heard that? 300?
Yeah.
That sounded pretty close. That was Port Rico. So, somebody used, it sounded like a long ammo to me, a good long thwap to it. You'll start to recognize those later. But, we're not going to be able to do anything about that right now. We should probably just work on the boss, since we're here. So, bosses. This one is probably the worst one to learn on, but every boss has an enraged step. Once you do about 25% of their health, they'll take like 80% reduced damage. They'll take like 80% reduced damage, and they'll just start ignoring the, That's it. He started his enrage phase, so we should watch out for this. Alright, so let's leave him alone for just a second and walk over to the stairs so we can get outside of his area. So, this boss in particular, when he enrages, he sends out 2 clones. If they hit you, it's basically like a homing beacon for him. He's going to ignore everybody and try to like hit you once. When he hits you, he does like 50 damage and applies heavy bleed. And it'll suck. When any of them are enraging, they take 80% reduced damage. So, like, it's not worth like trying to hit them when they're doing that. So it's just like deal with their enrage phase and get out of there. For the most part, you can probably just leave and just let them finish raging and then go back in. And it's totally fine. This guy, he's one of the worst learner bosses because he swaps between the like attackable full form and the bugs that are going all over the place.
Yeah.
And the bugs, you can hit them, but they'll take like half damage. So he takes a while to actually damage. Now, hit dark sight and hold it for a little bit. You see how the portrait is flashing white?
Yeah.
That means that nobody is within 100 meters of this boss layer.
Okay.
Okay. When they get within that, it'll flash red. So we're going to be constantly checking that while we're trying to damage the boss.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
So that's what it was talking about in the tutorial kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm going to back us out of here while we just chat about what this is before going and doing it. Because it's something that you'll see me like put my hands up a bunch, and that's what I'm checking. I'm just making sure that it's not red. When it is red, it means that we need to be more careful because players nearby. Alright. Looking again? Cool. Now, you see all these lanterns that are in here that you can interact with?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you shoot those, they'll do like a burst of fire and stuff, so it's kind of a problem, especially when you have red barrels like this. Okay. And now he's gonna home on me, and he hits me, and that's that.
Okay.
Now I could use the health that I brought in with me, or I could use this health right here. But I'm gonna be greedy right now. Move, move, move.
Oh, you're all good.
I'm gonna be greedy right now because if we banish him, I get full health anyways. Still white. Still good. Yeah, mostly use melee tools for bosses because it's very quiet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Now you can pick up some other melee things around the map, like maybe there's health there. Wow, good to know. Like there's an axe or hammer or stuff that you can pick up and use them as is.
Acquire
Like,
a trait necromancer.
Ooh, that's very good. Pick that up.
Yeah, I got it.
Necromancer is a trait that allows you to revive a teammate via dark sight at the cost of 25 health.
Okay. Ow.
Yep. Oh, it's red. It's red. So check. See that it's red? Come over in here with me.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm now crouching because I want to be able to hear them. But there's definitely someone coming in. Now, they only could have come from, like, Reeker, Alice, or Stillwater. So I'm guessing they're coming on this side. Yep. There's one more up there.
I think I killed one.
Yep.
Oh, I'm down. I don't know how I got down. Oh, poison shot. I got it. Yeah, I got it hit in the hand with a poison crossbow. Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna reload. Gonna heal. Alright, I'm gonna get you up because I think I got time for this. And the bee should be chasing him. Come back here. Come back here. Got her. So down one here, and down the other one right here.
Okay, you did a lot better than me right there. I can tell you that much.
Check to make sure there's nobody else around. It's white. Cool. All right, we're good. Now, mind you, I'm playing like super easy mode versus them right now. So,
yeah.
Like, I should have been dead twice there by my count. So, I'm going to let you get weapon XP on this. So, when you get him low...
Yeah.
When you get him low, shoot him with your gun. Killing a boss with a gun gives you a lot of XP. So, I would use, like, your sidearm or your Winnie. Either one.
Okay.
Just shoot him. Yeah, just shoot him. Yep. Cool. Now go for the banish. And we're all full health. You got all your shit back. Awesome. Now, so you can pick up things around like this, which is a snap trap, right? It'll do 50 damage and inflict a bleed. Any traps I put down will do half damage to you, so it's kind of good just to like set them up wherever you think people might be.
Yeah.
Did you hear that horse? just now?
Yeah, I did.
That means somebody got too close to a horse at about 3:15, so people are coming in from Alice Farms. Now, because I know the maps pretty well, I'm setting a snap trap in front of this ladder right here, and I'm going to go set another one. There's some extra hunter XP here that you can collect.
Huh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can get like extra traits around the map, some hunter XP, bloodline XP, some trait points, things like that you can collect. Money, blood bonds even. You can collect blood bonds on this map, which is kind of... yeah. So at this point, we no longer have that, the ability to just do dark sight and tell that somebody's nearby, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of have to just like listen and just like be kind of careful.
Okay.
For the most part, being indoors favors shotguns, and being outdoors favors other weapons, right?
Okay.
So, like, we're at a slight disadvantage of being inside, but up top for this particular area, there's not really much benefit to being up top. Like, it's all walled off. It's all short range anyways, right?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of just like, it's not the best area for us, but we're going to be here anyways. We
Yeah.
don't really have a choice. But sometimes what I'm saying is there is a reason to leave the boss lair be in the overall area above,
Yeah.
and just try to hold it as opposed to the boss lair. There's some hunt dollars in a pouch over here if you'd like it. Other things I can think of right off the top of the bat. So you play a lot of like other shooters. So you've probably noticed how the reticle is a little bit lower than the center of the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of a unique game in that it does that. Another quirk about the game is that your vision does not come out of your head. It comes out of your left. Okay?
Comes out of where?
Your left pec.
Okay.
So left side peeking is kind of a thing. If you peek from the right, they'll see you slightly before you see them, and vice versa.
Okay.
Okay. So, little quirks about the game. If you're peeking on one side and be like, oh, there's no way they saw me. Well, they probably did, and your vision's off.
That makes sense now. Nope.
So, the game is full of quirks, but it's, like, super unique, so that's why I like it. Alright, so we get to pick up a bounty token, which means we get 5 seconds. So just use a burst, and I can see that there's somebody at 240 low. Like, over that way.
Okay.
Go ahead and use your dark sight, which is, and just look around and you'll see.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to give another quick scan just to make sure. They're really close, they're right here on the side, so I'm just going to bomb them because I can. Fuck, I'm dead. Never mind, fuck that. Let's go into the church and go back around.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost really fucked that up.
Oh, you're all
so
good.
I threw it, but I clipped the top, so I didn't actually, like... It didn't leave the opening. Okay.
They're still on that right side.
They're still over there, yep. Okay, there's 2 there. So I'm going to back up a little bit. Hop out this way, and I'm going to take another peek. Focus up. Throw the bomb in.
Right side, far right side, it looks like. Wait, no, that's just
Nope. Give me a second while I run away and reload, so watch them. I'm gonna heal up. They're on the left side, southwest.
Hit one.
Killed her. The one you hit.
I'm like, bugs.
Attack him. Melee tool. You're going for the revive?
Can't heal yourself while you're poisoned.
Got him. There's so many times I should have been dead. So I got kill here, confirming the other kills here.
Okay.
Checking around right now. We're clear. There's nobody here. Cool. You tagged this one, and I was able to finish them off. And then we have, they took in a pair of Nagants and a Bornheim with some special ammo on it. We'll cover that later. That's high velocity ammo. Basically, they spent extra to make their ammo special in some way, shape, or form. This guy had a winning Centennial, so the same thing as your Memento Mori, and a Scottfield.
Okay.
What you were going to bring it, he had.
And you get like XP and stuff from looting them.
Oh, you get XP from kills mostly. Yeah, just from kills. I don't think from looting. From looting, you get money. So this guy's got a Nagant Officer and a Winfield Swift. So these are like direct upgrades to what you got, but they are further down the line. So they're worth more though. So if you want them to like have them for later, like I totally get it.
I think right now I should probably just focus on getting stuff leveled up.
Okay. This person had Vetterly Silenced and a hand crossbow. You don't have the Vetterly unlocked, but it's kind of like a bread and butter, like medium ammo weapon. It's a bolt action rifle. All right. So checking around again to make sure that we're not here. No one's around us, so we have to go to an extraction point. If you open up the map, you see the little like
far right
like
side,
swords.
far left side, and the top.
Yeah. So choose one, and we'll run to it.
I guess the bottom right would the Catfish Grove would probably be the easy one to get to.
Okay. For me, I hate going to Catfish, so I'd hate this normally, but we're going to go there because it's good just to see the map. So, Catfish is like kind of isolated. You see how much water's around it? Right?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of lines in and out that are kind of like, you kind of have to just go around it and kind of just have to go around it and hope. I'm not shooting at people, I'm just shooting AI.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
We've got a lightning bolt over our heads that shows we're a rough position on the map.
Yeah.
So, like, shooting now does not matter. People know roughly where we are.
Okay.
So, if you want to shoot things, go for it. And killing AI still gives weapon XP. So, I would probably shoot everything you see on the way out.
Okay.
And at set intervals, just check around. Nobody's following us. Nobody's around. But that's kind of the game. Get in, get the bounty, kill anybody who stands in the way, and get out. Yeah, versus those guys, I actually should have been dead twice. I had to go serpentine and hide behind something, and they just couldn't keep up with the movements. And the first guy, like, I really fucked up that push. So, like, I should have been dead once versus each of those teams, is what I feel like. Should kill this guy. Thank you. Nobody's around still.
Hey, all I do is quick scoping in Call of Duty, so.
Oh, you might like the nitro then. All right, this is an extraction point.
Yeah, it's the big ass boat. All right.
Yeah, so you got the boat of the carriages. So, team extraction. There we go. Just gonna, because I'm such a shitter, I'm gonna park myself in the shitter, and that's gonna be that. As long as one person's within a range to extract, the entire team's gonna extract.
Okay.
So I apologize for this, but your MMR is going to take a huge jump right now.
Huh?
I apologize for this, but your MMR is going to take a huge jump right now because you won your
fun. Like,
so the people are going to start being way harder.
and that's perfectly fine for me because it's like okay, for example, in Call of Duty, I'm at a 1.25 KD.
That's about what I am in this, actually.
So, and like in Tarkov, I was at like a 4.7.
Ooh. Oh, so you're good at stealth. That's what that tells me.
Well, I'm good at when it comes to like Tarkov because like I understand there's times where you need to be quiet. There's times where you need to basically open your mouth, and when you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was okay to fire at things there because we had the lightning giving more.
Yeah, we were shown on the map, so
it didn't matter. They're gonna see us. Might as well just clear a path as fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So yeah, if you know that there's a time to be quiet and there's a time to be loud, perfect. You'll fit right in. So you reached your hunter here got level 25 out of 50. It's kind of nice we got a win first because you get to see this type of thing. So really it's only like 2 wins, maybe 3 wins, and a person is mad, right?
Okay.
That said, they're not really doing anything for you if you like to see that number go up. So what I'm going to do for my guy who got hit level 26 is I'm going to go modify hunter, and next to the dismiss hunter option, there's something called retire. I'm going to select that. It's going to get rid of the hunter. It's going to save all the weapons and all the stuff that was attached to him.
Yeah.
But it's going to transfer his levels into blood rank XP. So it gets you further into the stage faster.
Okay.
Now, the reason to not do it is if you have a guy at level 50, instead of splitting his experience between leveling himself and give you blood rank XP and weapon XP, he will give you only weapon and blood rank XP. So it's like you're getting double XP if your person's out. That said, people don't normally survive for 3 wins. even in 5 or 6 star level. People don't normally survive to that many. So I usually just retire everybody up until about level 50-ish, maybe 60, right? And then from there, I kind of just like will hold on to some people that I want to actually use for higher tier play. If you don't want to retire him, that's totally fine. We don't have to. Because you have trait points, you can actually go buy some traits to make it better.
Okay.
So if you go to your Modify Hunter and go up to Upgrades instead, you'll see different traits that do different things. I'm going to try to sort this by blood rank.
So you said go to Modify Hunter. Go to... Where was it?
Upgrades.
Upgrades.
The sub-menu.
Okay.
So you should see a bunch of blocks like this.
Yeah.
Right? So these all do different things, and they're all like basically different quality, right?
Yeah.
So like the first few that I have here, like this one, your bleeding doesn't escalate from light to medium or to intense, meaning that you can stop your bleeding way faster.
Okay.
Right? This one, your stamina recovery starts sooner. Self-explanatory, right?
Yeah. So like I've got Determination, Magpie, like Determination, Magpie, Resilience, and Necromancer on right now.
Mm-hmm. So
and it says I have enough upgrade points to add another trait.
Yep. So you could add more traits to that. Some of the like S tier traits are like Doctor. Your med kits recover 100 health instead of 50 health, right? Or your first aid kit uses, the ones that you bring it with you.
Yeah.
Every med kit that you find in the overworld automatically just isn't effective.
Okay.
You could get things like Greyhound. You can run for longer before it depletes all your stamina. You can get things like Fanning, faster rate of fire when using a one-handed single-action pistol. You can fan. Right? So there's a bunch of different things that modify the type of play that you want to. So if you want to, you can grab some of those, or I can just tell you if they're good or not. Or technically, every trait is good in one situation or another. Like they all give you a benefit, but some of them don't work together. So like if you have Iron Sharpshooter and Iron Repeater or Iron Devastator, those ones are all you get to stay in iron sights when you fire the respective weapon type.
Okay.
So one of them would be a bolt action rifle, another one would be a lever action rifle, and the other one would be a pump action, right? So you can't have a weapon that's both lever action and bolt action because they're just different. So like they don't work together, but you would still get the benefit from one.
Yeah. Okay. So like now I'm going in with the Winfield Mark 1873C silencer. So
Mm-hmm.
now it just has a silencer on it, and from what it looks like, the iron sight is kind of shot up a little bit.
Yeah, it's got the shitty iron sight. I hate that thing. But you might like it. You might be okay with it. The biggest fall off from this, first off, it's silent, so you can shoot everything as long as they're not within like 50 meters.
Mm-hmm.
If they hear a ricochet, then they'll be able to know that somebody is shooting at them with a silence, but they won't know where. They'll know where the ricochet was. That's it. The biggest drop off that this has from the regular Winfield M1873C is the muzzle velocity. It's 250 meters per second as opposed to, I think it's closer to what, 400 for that one?
Yeah.
Which means you have to lead targets more with this. At the close range, it shouldn't matter that much, though. All right. And because you're going to run that, I will run a Winfield with you, because fun thing about this is if one person in the party gains weapon XP, as long as someone else has that same weapon, they also gain weapon XP.
Okay.
So if I'm using the same stuff as you, that's fine.
Now, what's with the cleaning the weapon?
It just improves the skin for it, so it just makes the skin look cleaner. It does not improve any actual part of the weapon. It's literally just...
It just makes it look better. That's really it.
That's really it, yeah.
Okay.
There is... I think that you can store clean and dirty weapons. They kind of separate stacks of things. So since there's a max stack of something that you can have, you can have more of that type if some of them are cleaned.
Okay.
But I prestige, so I don't care about it. I get to rank 100 and I'm like, reset that shit.
Yeah.
And right now the weapon that you're using, you've got a small ammo and a medium ammo.
Yeah.
So the ammo pool, the reserves that you have, they do add if you have the same ammo type. So if you use a small ammo for both, you'll have more reserve.
So if I use the 1895, my ammo pool is going to be a lot higher.
Yeah. So your reserve ammo pool is going to be the addition of those two. Basically.
Okay.
So I'll use the same weapons as you to try to force the same, the same type of weapons. I'll use the Nagant silencer because I can, but it's down the same line for upgrades as the Nagant M1890.
Yeah, like which like I don't have that yet.
But it's in the same line, so because they're in the same line, you'll get experience for it regardless.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to go again.
Yeah. I'm grabbing some other things that I might be able to showcase a little bit better. Like I'm grabbing fuses instead of the throwing axes I had before.
Okay.
Throwing axes are just my bread and butter, so I just grab them like a.
Yeah, the PvP is definitely going to be a lot different.
I'm going to unready actually because you have trait points. So you should always just spend your.
So go to modify hunter, go to upgrades, and so
one really good one for the weapon, for the main weapon you're running, is levering. What that means is if you're not ADSing, if you're hip firing
I can't get that yet until I'm rank 8.
Ooh, you can't get that. Okay. What about iron repeater?
That's rank 5.
Okay. You're not.
So.
Are you rank 3 right now? Rank 3. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just say fuck it and just go in then.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Because I was looking at iron repeater and levering because I was like, okay, those are gonna be 2 of the traits. If I'm gonna be using guns like this, it makes sense that those are the traits that I'm gonna need.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot they were that low. All right.
And so my match MMR is already at 3 stars.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna hop way up.
Yeah, so I can definitely see how playing this, it takes a lot of listening.
Yeah, I have 1,000 hours. There's more. So
I think on Modern Warfare I had 718 days played.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's just because like my wife and I, like, that's our thing. We'll sit there and play together for hours.
Jesus. That is a lot of time.